Good morning, students. Hope you all are doing good. In this video is first part of the series covering the topic for chapter 7, Europe. Location, political division and physical features. Content of the chapter. There are 3 topics. First, location and political division. Second, physical features of Europe. Third, drainage system of Europe. First topic, location and political division, divided into 4 topics. First, Europe. Second, location and extent. Third, political divisions. Fourth, European Union. Then second topic, physical features of Europe. First, northwestern highlands, north European plains or central plains, central uplands, then southern mountainous system. Then third topic, drainage system of Europe, major rivers and lakes. Now let us move towards our first topic, that is Europe. Europe has often been called a dynamic continent because it has always been home of inventions, discoveries and rapid rate of progress. There are at least 44 countries in Europe. Most of these countries are members of the European Union. It is in fact a part of the giant supercontinent of Eurasia, but it is regarded as a separate continent because of its distinct physical features and population. Although a small continent, and Europe is made up of 44 countries, with the largest being Russia and smallest Vatican City. The past few centuries, Europe has influenced the world politically, economically and culturally. It started with the European explorers, traders and religious missionaries spreading their thoughts and beliefs to distant lands. Now, second, location and extent. Europe is the westernmost peninsula of the giant supercontinent Eurasia and the second smallest continent in the world. Europe is the second smallest continent, and it could be described as a large peninsula or as a subcontinent. Europe is the western portion of the Eurasian landmass and is located entirely in the northern hemisphere. It extends from 36 degree north to 72 degree north latitude and approximately 25 degree west to 60 degree east longitude. The prime meridian, that is 0 degree longitude, passes through Greenwich near London, from where the GMT is taken for the international time. Europe is at times described as a peninsula of peninsulas. A peninsula is a piece of land surrounded by water or 3 sides. Europe is shared by 50 countries. By the conventional definition, there are 44 sovereign states or nations in Europe. Not included are several countries, namely Turkey, which occupies only a small part of East Thrace on the European Balkan Peninsula. The northernmost point of mainland Europe is located at Cape Notkin on the Notkin Peninsula, but sometimes North Cape located at 71 degree north and 25 degree east longitude is taken as the northernmost point, where the midnight sun can be seen from 14th May to the 31st July. Next, Europe political division. Europe is divided into the two regions of Western Europe and Eastern Europe. In this case, the region of Western Europe includes the regions of Northern Europe, Southern Europe, Central Europe and the British Islands. Eastern Europe is everything east of Germany, Austria and Italy. The political map of Europe has changed considerably since the unification of East and West Germany in 1990. Disintegration of the former USSR in 1991 and the breaking up of Yugoslavia in 1991. At present, European political divisions are as follows. There are 8 first Scandinavian countries, second Western Europe, third Low countries or Benelux countries, fourth Southern Europe, fifth Italian or Apennine Peninsula, sixth Central Europe, seventh Balkan Europe, and eighth Eastern Europe. First, Scandinavian countries. It includes Norway, Sweden, and Denmark. Sometimes Iceland and Finland are also included in this region. Second, Western Europe. It includes United Kingdom, France and Low countries or Benelux countries. Then third, Low countries or Benelux countries. The countries of the Netherlands, Belgium and Luxembourg are known as the Low countries because they are made up of lowlands. Actually, a part of there is below sea level. Next one, Southern Europe. It is located in the extreme southwest of Europe and include the sovereign states of Spain, Portugal and parts of France as well as the British overseas territory of Gibraltar. Next one, Italian or Apennine Peninsula. It is located in the south of Europe and contains the states of Italy, San Marino and the Vatican City. The next one, Central Europe. It includes Germany, Switzerland, Austria, Poland, Hungary and Slovakia. Next one, Balkan states. Balkan Europe. The countries on the Balkan Peninsula in the southeast Europe include Serbia, Albania, Bosnia, Greece, Republic of Macedonia, Turkey, Romania. Then last one, Eastern Europe. The largest country of Russia lies partly in Eastern Europe and partly in Asia, separated by the Ural Mountains. Next one, European Union. The association of European nations known as European Union (EU) is a political and economic union organization that consists of many countries in Europe. 28 member states that are located primarily in Europe. These are the members of European Union. The European Union came into being on November 1st, 1993 by the Treaty of Maastricht and as 28 member countries. It was formed for the purpose of achieving political and economic integration, reducing trade barriers and increasing cooperation among its members. Besides protection of natural environment, the exploitation of alternative energy sources has become the core vision for the development of Europe. European nations were the first to embrace, ratify, and follow international agreements for greenhouse gas reduction. Traditional agriculture and manufacturing are being phased out with the advanced technological solutions to increase the production. Its transportation and communication infrastructure is among the most efficient. Europeans have a vision of a peaceful society with a high quality of life which they have successfully achieved. The goals of the European Union are promote peace, its values, and the well-being of its citizens, offer freedom, security, and justice without internal borders, to contribute to the sustainable development, peace, and security of the earth. Thank you all.